What? How you doing? In the process of editing yesterday's vlog, I realised I didn't finish yesterday's vlog. I was sure I did. I was sure I did. So, a little bit of time travel. I'm going to have to fix that. Time travel fixes everything. Or dooms us all. Yeah! Just, in future, remember. Remember what? Everything. That sounds like an advertisement for government programs. Remember what you need to. Holy shit, it's windy. Just a little bit. Try me at some random sweet. No idea what it is. It's black and crunchy. Yeah. So taking a spaniel for a sheep. Inky, bless her. I hope she's having an alright time. Getting up super early this morning because she's gone to do some gardening stuff on a posh estate. Right? You know, Inky's got green thumbs. I kept the poor girl up most of the night. And, hello. Oh, lost the boat. Oh no, not boat, paddleboard. Paddleboard? Bless him. Yeah, where was it? Yeah, I kept thinking up the line, didn't think she was going to get up. Bless her. Crack dawn, without fail. She was up and out the door. Yeah. We dog out. Live streamed. It was a bit shite. What was that? Yeah. It's not the best thing to stream. It's a very Japanese grinding game. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Fight. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Fight. Left, right, left, right. Are we strong enough yet? Yes. Go through the boss. Left, right, left, right, left, right, right. I heard he just got through. Look. Manual. Bless her. So, and then I was reminded, podcast. Look, my wife was home.
I've been back for a while.
Romantic meal for two. Had fun?
Yeah, I'm knackered there.
But you had a good day though? Happy? Good.
I got to use petrol stuff.
Dar's been using petrol powered gardening utensils.
Fucking cool.
For eat? That was a fun podcast. It's good seeing Ram. Turns out Ram had a good time at his what was the Land Rover event? I was about to say the Jeep event that he went to for last podcast. It's yeah, we've arranged. We've had a bit of a running chat this evening. Had a few rants. Streaming services suck. The state of society. When we're going to watch the new Breaking Bad film, which is apparently coming out in like a week or so. But, all in, just good to have a chat. Good to have a chat. I might be popping around to Rams within the next couple of weeks. He's got a couple of weeks off work. He's now got his office built. Let's go hang out. We might actually go and watch the Breaking Bad, the film, there. who knows? And then I got a message from YouTube support. They're still looking into the channel being broken. Again, I don't have high hopes. I really don't. You know, it's a month and a few days. Still no joy. And today, I kind of actually wanted to go into town for this one. I'm kind of glad I didn't. Today was the last day of the Tesco in town being open. It's been open for 50 odd years, and now it's gone. And apparently, so what they wanted to do, it's supposed to be the 28th. Supposed to say Tesco's is going to close, and they want all of the staff to get together on that one last day so that they can see the store close. And it's been a bit of a mess leading up to the store close. You know, the store had been taken off the delivery system beforehand because they'd mishandled the date of closure. There'd just been like other little bits and bobs. And apparently, as I say, they were supposed to bring in all the staff for morale's sake, you know, so they could all spend the last moments together at the store. That's like a little kind of work family thing. And my mum didn't go. My mum didn't go in the end. Apparently, they were ripping things out of the store before the staff had even left. So a lot of them left feeling really quite down. They didn't even get to leave the store, look back and see the Tesco sign and all that closed. They literally just apparently had a cherry picker out there and were ripping the sign down as staff were leaving. So probably didn't do the best for them on that one. I guess morale would have been really low there. You know, to think you put in all that, you know, that time you put in the service, and it just feels a little bit disrespectful. You could have waited for the staff to have left before you start ripping it all to bits. But you know, it's business for you. But sad, really. It's sad. Me and Ram were actually talking about that as well, that, you know, the state of the high street, the high street's dying, and Ram says, hey, we've got a housing shortage, convert all the empty shops into housing. So, well, they have been doing that for a fair while in the north end of town, but it's not really something you want to have happen. But there's a point. But then both Ram and I agree that the country's overpopulated. So I don't know. I just think it's really sad. You know, good job to all the staff that have put in the time. You know, and my mum has said it was practically like a family. I remember walking around that store and through the back of the store seeing the managers when I was a little boy. Like, really little boy, you know, 5 years old or so. You know, there have been births there, deaths, marriages, divorces. They were a family of sorts. And the store was in profit, and even so, it's gone. Same thing's happened to the post office just down the road at Westwood Avenue. That's gone, or will be. Just because they don't want it anymore. Not the post office, but the place where it's currently located is closing. Companies ain't going to have a face anymore. They're just going to have a website. They're going to have a front-facing website. No people. It'd be sad. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. I would have liked to have gotten the closure of Tesco on video, to be honest. But all the staff are officially employed until October, technically, and then they got 6 months. 6 months from October and then they can go and get another job with the Tesco company if they wish. Because some of them have looked at it and they've been offered jobs. Like, other managers of places have said, hey, we've heard you're unemployed, do you want a job with us? Not realising that they've already signed the paperwork for redundancies or whatever, and they can't have jobs with the Tesco Group anywhere with the Tesco Group for 6 months and a day. Future me again. Just want to quickly throw in an additional that some places ended up with jobs locally. Because initially, when the store was announced to be closed, jobs were offered to the staff, like, out of town. So, you can have, 6 hours in Norwich, a few hours in Ipswich, out of the way. Places where, and with hours so low, that had they have taken those positions, they'd have probably spent more money to travel there than they would have done, they wouldn't have had much of a take home, Then, I can't remember what they said what the terms were, but it's something to the effect of they all have their meeting. It's all decided that redundancy is a thing for them because they don't want to travel to all these other stores around East Anglia. They don't want to drive 30 miles, for minimum wage or whatever. Then once they've all signed on the line, jobs that hadn't appeared on their kind of like we're looking for people board, they just it's jobs now. Some down there, some down there. That store over there, they've got 'em. The store that was being closed seemed like it was kept in the dark until everyone signed on the line. Because some of those folks had their long running contracts with benefits that newbies wouldn't have. Just a little additional. They didn't purposely sign for redundancy and then not take jobs elsewhere. Because a lot of them, I'm sure, would have taken jobs at local stores had they have been offered them, had they have known. Standard practice from what I understand, but, Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to head off. I hope you all, I'll see you all with a bit of luck tomorrow. Won't be a high street for much longer. Won't even be towns for much longer. Mega city's coming.